Actually, no. That's why we try to go to the gym together. I need to work.
Hey guys, welcome. It's Back and Play. Time for a little lunch. Okay, we'll decide about walking later. Looks like it's a little bit gray. Nothing really bad, but we'll see what happens. Sorry for being a little late. The traffic was really bad coming up here. I mean, it shouldn't have been that way, but there was emergency personnel, stuff like that. It's just rough, I guess. I'm not sure why.
She likes freedom. Yeah, exactly. So people work as much as.
Got my tea. I hope you guys are doing okay. This fine Monday afternoon. It's about 1:25 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's like just decided to come out today for a little lunch.
They're in the Punjabi club together, like the ethnic club. Oh, really? And she's really close with her twin. My little, she has a twin. And Gracie's really close with my mom's twin. Like from before college? No, but before I picked up her lunch. So before I picked up her lunch.
Before you pick up her what?
Picked up her lodge is my little's name. Her lodge? Her lodge.
Today, also a little bit later. I don't know if it's going to be this stream. It might be a next stream. Might be a new stream. I'm not sure, but I want to try. I don't think I could do it on YouTube, so I'll probably have to do it on Twitch first. I found the app Real Time Chat, so I'm going to be testing that text to speech. Danny told me actually it works on both YouTube and Twitch, but I haven't seen it as far as I downloaded the app from the App Store, and it's only for Twitch. I installed the app, and it only seems to be for Twitch. I logged into Twitch, so on the app, so the real time chat app. So I don't know if it's actually YouTube. So text to speech might, if I want to do it, I might have to go run through Twitch, the Twitch channel for that, for the text to speech, at least for the time being, until we'll do some testing. But there was no YouTube as far as I saw compatibility. So if it's going to be probably have to be thinking about it logically, then it'll have to be a Twitch stream later today with the text to speech. So we'll check that out. So I know that, so I've seen a lot of different things, a lot of different working parts together. So it looks like if I'm going to have to be using text to speech, like let's say in the car or on the bicycle, it's going to have to be probably Twitch, because it's built in. The next thing I'll have to do is a dry run. Hey, JJ, what's going on? Thank you very much. Thank you. I just got my lunch. I'm back. I got the egg salad sandwich on the pretzel roll. And I got a little salad, and I have my tea. Bon appetit. Bon appetit. So let me get the... Okay, let me get my flyby. Let me get my pick and my flyby. I guess the cook is different. Not as much egg salad but it's good enough. Hang on. Nice to see you.
Or does your application include the separate, right? I'll look into it. Those are better. They're closer. They're probably more expensive. Yeah. They're nice. They're nice. Like, can you imagine just rolling out of bed and
I do miss that. I am late for class. Heck, I'm missing my class right now.
Thank you.
Becca Walking-Yensa followed me on Instagram. That was crazy. She's so pretty. Let's see. Do you know? Really? How do you know that?
Grandma told me.
How does Grandma know? Jessica told Grandma. How does Jessica know that?
But she knows she's skinny on everybody.
Okay, sorry, JJ. Let me show you what I'm eating today. I got the fried mushrooms too. All right, that's what I have. It's a little bit cloudy day on the street right there.
Take a selfie.
I have my open-faced egg salad sandwich on a pretzel roll. I have a little side salad right there. And then I also have some fried mushrooms. What? My old link is still... What old link? Oh, I'm sorry. What old link? There's another link that's out there? What did I do? I thought I put the schedule in. Man, I've been screwing up, I guess. Sorry about that. Let me. I think that happened last couple of times. I don't know if it's Prism. Is it me or is it Prism? This is the second time it happened. So I picked it up on the schedule. So I'm wondering if it's Prism. I don't know if it's Prism or not, but because this happened, I think the other day too. So, but lucky I was. But most of those times I was dual streaming, so I'm not sure, but yeah, that happened. There was when I went home, there was an empty stream. I was like, what? And I think Sonia was there in the other stream. That was I think yesterday that happened. So I don't know, it's bizarre. I don't know, maybe it was too late. I don't know, 20 minutes late. Wow. Hang on. Let me get some of my system.
This is
Oh.
congratulations.
Okay. And George is there. Okay, thanks, JJ. Okay, I left a message. I didn't give the link, but okay, thanks, JJ. Now let me eat. So I think George was over there. So maybe I don't know if George is still there or George came here or he took off. I posted a message. Thanks for dropping by, JJ. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, it was like what, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I was watching. I saw Lito this time, but I couldn't lift my hand off my bed. I finally went to sleep. Luke was over in Amino Chayoshima. That was like one of the 3 Wonders of the ancient Japan. Hey, George is here. Sorry, something screwy, I think, with either YouTube or Prism. Because I went to Prism and I went to the actual schedule and I picked it. I don't know why. Hey, JGQ. I'm not sure why, what's going on, but yeah. Got my egg salad sandwich and pretzel. Yeah, I think, because did you guys see my thumbnail? So I'm not sure what's going on. You guys saw my thumbnail for this one, right? I made a new thumbnail. Lunch in Alhambra. Okay, thanks a lot, George. This happened yesterday and today. Because I went home after the stream yesterday and it had the old what do you call it? The old thumbnail. So I was kind of wondering what's going on. Because on Prism, on the schedule, I'm pretty sure I clicked the right one. I went to schedule. So I'm not sure if there's some kind of linking problem with Prism. Because this happened yesterday, so I'm not sure if it's another beta. Because I know that, because Daniel was talking about, the new beta. I wonder if they released the beta and some stuff's wrong with it. You know, it's crazy because yesterday and today, I did the same exact operation, same process. And from what you're saying, the same thing happened yesterday and it happened today. So I'm wondering if they released the beta that Daniel was testing. Remember Daniel was testing that beta? Because sometimes the iPhone, it just loads in the, installs the next one time something. Which is cool. I don't have to worry about manually installing it. And that's the second time. I know how to do it on the schedule, so it's like, I don't know, maybe it's a glitch that might have been because I was doing dual streaming. Maybe it's an artifact, because after I unjoined Twitch from the dual streams, I think this has happened. Because before I was doing dual streaming. Remember over at for the Downtown Disney, it was dual streaming. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. I went on the Twitch side to take a look, manage the videos there, and it was broken into like 4 different videos until it finally snapped. Hey, Ellen. Yeah, good, you're taking some breaks. Hey, Ellen, how you doing? Welcome. And on the way up here in the car, it was pretty big traffic. So one of my buddies finally called me back. He's pretty busy. He's got a new career out in Bentonville, Arkansas. Home of the Waltons. Yeah, his family's here. His wife and kids are here. They're pretty young kids, so I was quizzing him on like, are you making sure that the kids miss you or do they have to cry, stuff like that. Just but he's been able to like go back and forth all the time. But he told me like he has a new boss now, and like they want him like in the this new boss wants him in the office like 5 days a week. And that's like out there in Arkansas. Makes it rough on a parent, It makes it even rougher on the kids, man. What do you mean? Same thing? Oh, see the same thing? Oh yeah, that's too tedious. Switches things up. You're funny. Wow. Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. So I've been thinking about Disney again. I'll have to wait till June to make any definite plans. And then maybe Universal, you're telling me about Universal, Jen. Yeah. Knott's is there, but I'm not really a big crazy ride person, Those days, even when those days were here, they were far and few between. I mean, the only reason I went on Jurassic Park was I think twice in one day or twice in one afternoon was my friends was like, yeah, let's go. So I went with them, but after that, nah. Yeah, last year, the Space Mountain, man. After like a night with like maybe less than an hour of sleep, because my brother-in-law was snoring at the hotel. I went in there, and it was just nuts. I mean, my head just, after Space Mountain, my head just went crazy, so I had to go back to the hotel to sleep, to catch up on sleep. I saw that Nathan was talking about Tokyo Disney Sea, that they're having a new one. Is it Radiator Springs or something like that? But don't we have that, JJQ, don't we have that here in LA? Is it Radiator Springs or whatever? What is it? What springs is it? I saw him on a short today. He was talking about it. Don't we have that already? Just like you. Cherry blossom. Dude, I got the cusp. I just missed it. I mean, I got the umi, the plum blossoms, but I missed the Hoshino cherries, man. Hoshino cherry trees, man. But it was late. It was a late season, so I missed it. And then, I just happened to be. Well, I kind of tried to plan to be there, kind of, to meet it, but it was a late season, and they said it was super short. Everyone's saying it's super short this year for the sakura season. And, so, I mean, it was like rainy and stuff like that, but I remember some people went out after the rain, and it was still holding up. The sakura was still holding up. Oh yeah, I went to see Galaxy. I saw that. I saw that last year in July. I went with the family. They all came down from the Bay Area, up north. So I went with them. I saw Galaxy's Edge, and we saw Rise of the Revolution. So those are the two big ones. And then we saw Mickey and Minnie's Runaway. I saw that too. well, did that. So that was last year. No, because I think Radiator Springs, they said it was delayed because I think Nathan's not going to be able to get in because he had planned on it. I think it was Radiator Springs. I think it's later, but I think he's going to be able to make Donkey Kong Country. I think Donkey Kong Country he might be able to make. I can't. I was watching a short of his earlier before I came. You're not interested in Disney. Yeah, I know. It's something out there. I mean, the kids were really, really interested. They were like, one of the girls was like so disappointed when I didn't know like Rise of the Revolution. Like, what? Which ones to go to? So that was, they were invested. So I wanted to go. So it's cool. I hardly see them. So. But those smiles and frowns turn up and down so fast, especially when you're young. It's like it was pretty cool. I mean, to see that it just bounced back. They wear their emotions, their loyalties, right on their sleeves. And that's good. That's a good thing. So at least you have a. I enjoy them. For me, Rise of Revolution and Galaxy's Edge, those are pretty good. I think they were pretty good. I like them. Oh man, that's kind of scary, JJ. Yeah, Nobita, Japan Reporter. I saw his last one talking to the NHK guy, the anti-NHK guy, politician that got ousted. Yeah, he's talking about what eugenics. That's like, oh man, that's nuts. But there's people listening to him. They had the what? Ticket books. Yeah, I know. I remember the ticket books. I don't even know where it still is, man. If you have ticket books, actually they're worth big money. I remember the A, B, C, D, and E ticket. E ticket was the most valuable, baby. See, they had tickets. I think the ticket thing was, and then the people that had no tickets was Magic Mountain. And then I think after a while, they finally got rid of the tickets. I think even Knott's, had tickets or something like that. I can't remember. That was a long time. But Disney had the tickets, man. I remember those ticket books, man. What's disturbing you? What are you talking about? Yeah, the yen. Yeah, that's true. That is pretty scary. Especially when I started buying yen at 128 and 132. That's like, I'm losing it, right? Well, as long as I keep it and it returns back to 100, I should be okay. But I think I got some more before when it was like 140s. But it's pretty not good. But good if you want to invest in Japan, though. The biggest thing I think they're trying to do with the introduction of new money, as pundits have said, a lot of money is kept by the old people, and they hide it in their mattresses. They don't trust the bank and stuff like that. So what they want to do with this new currency is try to get those people So take it out of the mattresses and change it for new money. In the meantime, they have it out there. They'll probably want to spend it, you know, but who knows? But in the same vein, what happened with 311, because of what happened, the amount of money that was estimated to be lost during 311 when the tsunami came in and stuff like that, because all the money was in the houses. See, all the money that was stored in those houses and whatever it was, those are gone. Same thing probably with Noto Peninsula, you know, with their latest earthquake, because the non-trust of banks, the older people have non-trust in some of the banks, so they keep it in their mattresses, they keep it at home, they keep it in pots, they keep it wherever. But a lot of that stuff was washed away. So, yeah, the experts also saying, you know, the amount of money that was lost, from the economy because of those natural disasters, because of the way that people, or the older people, some of the older people, or people just in general, just don't have the trust of the banks. They don't want to keep in the banks. It's just not worth it. There's, with a 0 or negative interest rate, you know, why are you going to keep in the bank, you know? And also the past 30 odd years, had been no inflation. So again, no encouragement to take your yen out of your mattress. Half a bottle of scotch. What? What's going on? Let's see. JJ will crash after checking. That'll have to be after just one glass. Half a glass of scotch, huh? Scotch whiskey, huh? Looks like the kids got off school early today. Really crowded today, so when I came down here, it's packed. I couldn't, parents, I guess, come pick up their kids, but and kids, just kids line the streets, after school. Usually when I come, there's like the kids are in school already, or they, not coming out, so I get a seat really easy. But a little bit later, I guess it's also school's getting out, because I seen all the kids here. The kids have their yearbooks open, so they probably just got their yearbooks today. That's an exciting time in high school when you get your yearbooks. So they're in here, the yearbooks are they're looking at their yearbooks in here, because we're right next to the high school. My fried mushroom. Yeah, it's good to come back here. It's a nice little relaxing place. They let me stream here. I'm by the window today because I couldn't get my usual sofa seat. Before there were a couple of young ladies dressed in their scrubs, yakking away. So yeah, the lunch break. You're ready for your afternoon nap. So am I, man. But I was like, I didn't go to sleep till late. Oh, and then guess what? The power went out today. The power went out, but I couldn't get out because, electricity. I didn't realize until I heard it beeping. What's that beeping? So one of the appliances, I guess, was beeping because the power went out. And then, because otherwise I was thinking it's beeping from the, what do you call it? From the CO2 or the smoke detector. And I was like, dude, what's that? I was looking around the smoke detectors, and then I realized. Then I looked at, what is it? My computer went off. Well, the monitors went off. My laptop was still on because it's on power. So, and then I looked around and like, the stove clock clock was off. The microwave clock was off. Oh man, must be the power. So I went out of the house. There are people around, so yeah. So basically, and then I called the power company to call in trouble, and they said, "Oh, no one's called for it, you guys." I was like, "What? No one's called?" Hey, believe in yourself. Welcome. The past year. No, it's a yearbook. And I don't know in the U.S. It's like bound book, and there's a yearbook committee that takes pictures, and all the, let's say, the school takes photos of everyone, and then those become yearbook pictures. Well, because you get to dress up for those. Well, the seniors in high school, they dress up for it in suits and dresses, or you can have your cap and gown. So you don't have those in Scotland? Oh, just finished your 10,000. Nice. No, so you don't have yearbooks? 3 dates with the Japanese. Sorry. Wow, nice. Maki, nice. You believe? Yeah, because lucky guy. Nurses are sweet. That's all I gotta say, man. One guy just went the wrong way. He just came out of a parking lot. He's in a car that I guess is out for sale. It's a one-way street, and he came out of the parking lot, and he went the wrong way. And because he was going out, it's like, oh, now he's rolling. So he rolled. That's pretty crazy. He went the wrong way. The only reason he didn't go that way, continue, was a car coming in this direction, so he couldn't go that way. Nice, JJ. You are definitely a Sean Connery. Yeah. I've gone out with a couple nurses. They're really nice. It depends, of course. Everyone's different, but in general. Yeah, she was a Japanese-American nurse over here in LA. Nice, just nice. Good times. Only thing that she was on the graveyard shift, so it was hard to arrange dates with her. But I did go out with her a number of times. But yeah, it was always hard. She was working at a hospital. She was working in the graveyard. So that's you're on a different schedule. Yeah, those are my younger years when I was dating frequently. I guess I was a bigger catch that time. Me too. I try to do that. Yeah. I think I have a thing for clever or very clever and articulate individuals. Oh, nice. IG photos. I think my girlfriends have been very intelligent and very articulate individuals. or extremely sweet, street smart. And, you know, in a way. Well, I'll have to take a peek. With renewed vigor. Shaka, hang loose, baby. But yeah, I got this shirt from, I think I got this from ABC Markets, you know, like famous in Hawaii. But they have on the Las Vegas Strip, they have a couple shops, ABC stores in Vegas. I don't know if you can hear the music. Hopefully you can't hear the music, but you can probably hear the beat. Speakers are right next to me. Two truths and a lie. A swimmer crossed a huge river. The truth were a semi-pro. Wow. Dating Miss Norway. Dang. Nice. Let's see. Two truths and a lie. Let's see. I know Ralph Macchio's love interest from Karate Kid 2. I've taught sex education. And I've been in the LA Marathon. What do you guys think? So which are the two truths and which is a lie? So what do you think are the truths and which one's a lie? Googling Miss Norway. Now, let me Google Miss Norway. 2018? 13? Oh, nice young lady. Okay. Number one is I know the love interest of Ralph Macchio from Karate Kid 2. I taught sex education, and I've been in the LA Marathon. Hey, Roy, how you doing? So which one's a 2? Marathon is a lie. What? Yeah, that is correct. Actually, I kind of was in the LA Marathon, but not officially. So I guess not officially in the marathon. I was supposed to run the LA Marathon, the first one, and that was right before the '84 Olympics. So I was supposed to run it, and then one of my friends, she won. She said her and her friend wanted to run it, so I said, you know what, can you support us? So I ended up supporting her and her friend on a bike. So I had to go find a bike. And I basically borrowed my cousin's touring bike. So I followed them along the entire route, but it's like longer because it's tougher to find where you can go because a bike couldn't be on the LA Marathon route. So I had to sneak around, the perimeter and then meet them in certain areas and make sure that they were okay because otherwise because I was going to run it. Yeah. I mean, I kind of was, but not officially. I was supposed to be in the LA Marathon, but yeah. So did a favor to the 2 young ladies. So they're from my class, stuff like that. So yeah. Well, one of them, she finished it. The other one, she got there before her because one of the support fans, I guess she couldn't do it, so they just drove her to the finish line. So, no, I kind of was a runner actually. Back in junior high and high school, I was a runner. I was actually a long distance runner. I was actually in cross country when I first started high school. But because of there was a bus strike because I didn't live in the district for my high school, so I took 3 buses back. So my parents had a Chinese restaurant, so after school I would have to help out at the restaurant. So the bus strike made it so I had to walk all the way home, which was a longer way, and I was so tired by the time I walked home that I just went to sleep. And that was even after cross country practice. I had cross country practice after school, and after that I'd walk home, which was I was out of district. It was a long way. So that, yeah. And so basically about after a couple weeks of that, my parents said no, so I had to quit cross country, and then the bus strike ended, but I already quit cross country. So I didn't do any more running after that. I mean, long distance running on my own. So yeah, I used to. That was a long time ago. I used to love running when I was in junior high school. We were in the neighborhood out there, out in the Wilshire, Larchmont area. So we used to do basically run in the neighborhood, stuff like that. It was just really green, so it's really lush and really nice to do that. Oh yeah, one of the guys, another short Asian guy, he was Filipino, and he lived nearby. And I passed by. I was driving home from Beverly Hills on Wilshire Boulevard. Was it Wilshire? Yeah. And I passed by where he used to live, and I remember him because I think in high school we had a mutual friend. So I found out he moved to New Zealand, and then I think my friend showed me a picture of his wife. He married, because he was really short, Asian, so was I. And then he married like a tall blonde. And I was like, what? Because apparently in New Zealand, that was crazy. So it was she looked like a supermodel. And I was like, what? He married what? So that was pretty crazy when I found that out. So I think the ratio, another person tried to go the wrong way on this one-way street. So coming out of that parking lot over there, they tried to, and then they realized it's a one-way street. I'm going the wrong way. It was too cheeky as a kid to be running around. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, actually, after college, after grad school, when my parents, so I had more time, I actually started running more in the hills by my house, at my mom's house. And I think because, I don't know if it was the shoes, I don't know if I was running on concrete up and down hills, I started to get like shin splints. And then that's when I just stopped. Then I just started walking because I guess it was the pounding of the pavement, but I could feel pain in the front of my shins. So that's when I stopped running. He lost the weight. George. Yeah, but the biggest thing for me, I would still be active. The thing is, after that, I would only do sports, actually. So I did the volleyball, and then now I did badminton. And then for the longest time, I didn't have weight. Now I do, but before I was always perennially thin. I was like 125, 145 after I started working because I was eating more regularly. But pounds, but I was 5'5", 5.5", 5'6", but I was able to eat up until maybe just a little while ago. I was able to eat. I was one of those people that could eat whatever they wanted to and never gain any weight. So, but then that 1 year happened that I had a hernia, and then the doctor said, "Oh, don't do any activity." So I ate the same amount of food, and I didn't exercise for a year, and then it was goodbye. I'm into that, I blew up, and I can never go back again. So that was kind of an unfortunate thing. That 1 year, I packed it on. Yeah, I used to do 10Ks too back in the day. I remember those 10Ks. That was in, I think I did it because we were sponsoring it. So I ran some 10Ks. That was when I was in grad school. But by that time, I didn't enjoy it anymore. So I was looking for more social sports, like team sports, like volleyball. I did basketball, but nah. I don't know. It was just too people, just coming into you. Like when I was going up, I remember in freshman going to ELAC for basketball class. I'd come back. I'd walk home. I'd walk a long way coming home through the hills, and I'd come home and look at my shins, and there'd be marks from the shoes, because after rebounding, people will start coming down on you. So I was getting bruises, or on the shins, you're getting the marks from all the shoes. I was like, I don't want to do that anymore. Too much physical. A real hot sister. Yeah, that's usually the case, man. That's always the case, George. There wasn't a cycling team. Wow. I never really measured calories because it didn't matter. Still chasing after them. Yeah. Good times. Yeah. It's too late. Well, I think right now I'm doing okay, because every time I'm walking a lot now, so so I just still gotta watch things, but I know changes are happening from our bodies for the better. So it's starting to hurt a little more, which is good. I think some muscles, whatever, haven't used in a long time. Never date your best friend's sister. Oh, let's see. What happened? Oh yeah, that's my second girlfriend. We were friends. We were like best friends. And then I had to tell her I liked her, stuff like that. And then she was really scared. She said she didn't want to lose a best friend. That's the worst, those kind of, it's crazy. But yeah, that's one thing I had to learn. My dad told me early on, yeah, you're too close. You'll never get a girlfriend to a certain degree. That's one thing I think I should have listened to. So I did that a lot. I talked to a lot of girls, a lot, real close, really good friends, and then those are the ones that they want to keep you as a friend, as a confidant. They don't want, you don't become boyfriend material. So that's one of the bad things. As a kid growing up, you don't know those things. Yeah, stretch more. Yeah, I'm trying to do that. We'll see. I am walking. The thing is that the hydration, that's the fun part. That's always something I messed up on. Yeah, it looks like I can't do the TTS today. I mean, on this stream, because I looked at it right before, and it's for Twitch. So, text to speech is going to have to be for Twitch. Until I find out a little bit more about the real-time chat. Oh, you must be doing good then, Roy. Yeah, I used to burn a lot of calories, man. Good times. Or, I guess my body was doing it. My metabolism was really high before. But Japan was so good that, it was easy to walk 20,000 a day. Easy. 20,000 steps, easy. I think some days, I think I went over 30,000 steps a day. Yeah, I know. I get tired. But I was the one that always talked to them. But they never came to me, talking about. So I had to discover that, quit talking to them, and that's when I started getting girlfriends, It's sad to say, if you're they're your friend, you're never going to be your boyfriend, because and I didn't realize that, I think my father had been telling me that all along, but I never caught on. I thought, oh, the best way in is to be their friend. Dude. No shortage of walking. Yeah, Japan is, yeah. Yeah, same with me, JJ. That I know that I could, but you got to be in there. You got to be in their strike zone. You can't be just listening to them. And I found, it was decades that I was doing that, dude. Decades, Yeah. You know, all they want to do is vent and then just go back to them. I mean, I think that's what happened. My buddy, he was like, you know, a really physically attractive guy. So he had girls just like coming on to him like crazy. So he's, you know, because he was a nice guy, that was his deficit. So he had to become a jerk. The girls forced him to be a jerk because they were throwing themselves at him, throwing numbers at him at the club and stuff like that. So he had to make standards, things like that, and then, you know, so he could live his life. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's so effortless, mass, and especially because you're using mass transit all the time. So much easier to have to walk. I think now, right nowadays, I'm able to walk more. But the biggest thing about America is you have to be in a safe area to walk. That's another thing you have to worry about. You know, Japan, it's majority of it's safe. You know. There's just some areas you can't be caught out walking, you know. Well, you know, so. I mean, just the other day, I was just hearing about different stories about people being attacked, even though places I've already walked before. It's pretty, it is a little breezy right now. Not too breezy, let's see. It is 71, going to be 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Looks like probably about 5 to 8 miles per hour wind out there. A little breeze. Not too bad, hopefully. The palms are swaying just a little bit. Maki, huh? Let me take a look. Hey, you guys, let me take a look now. Huh. Looks like one of the girlfriends I went out with. She was actually in nursing school, but now she's married. She married one of twins, but she reminds me of that girl. That was back when, yeah, she was going to nursing school. But that's here. I mean, but she's married. She's married, has kids over here. I'm almost finished. You want me to walk around a little bit? Not the same one. Okay, sorry about that. Hey, sorry guys, had a chance to do some little chemistry tutoring. It's been a while. So I guess they're having a final for honors chem. So they had some. I gave them a chance for some questions, so I answered some questions for them. Good times, man. Good times. They put the napkins away. Okay. So you guys want to walk or no? 6 years now. What? X-Men House of M. What graphic novel? What's going on? Deadpool. Oh, I never really remember Ryan Reynolds did the Deadpool. Hulu. My laptop. What? Now it's broken now. Oh yeah, you were talking about that. Okay, I'm getting ready to say I got the 30-day Hulu, the 30-day free trial for Hulu because of Shogun, and then I thought T-Mobile had a free 6-month. I guess I re-upped last November when I got my 15 Pro Max. So it looks like now I don't have my specific plan doesn't have the free or the 6-month free trial for Hulu. So I am going to have to end my free trial very soon, like in the next day or so. I'm going to finish watching Sandland. Sandland, remember the animator or the manga artist? He just passed away, and his last project was Sandman, the anime. I think he's the Dragon Ball, the guy that made Dragon Ball. He passed away, but his latest project is Sandman, and the anime right now is on Hulu. So I'm gonna finish that hopefully, and then I'm gonna cancel. I was watching Fable, but see, Fable already had a I'm gonna be putting you guys on the gimbal. So I'm gonna walk a little bit. Okay. Let me throw more trash away. Okay guys, we're getting on the gimbal. Okay, gonna have a little roller coaster. You guys ready for a little roller coaster? Need to chat or go. Get some sleep. Okay. Take care, JJ. You have a good one, man. Good time chatting. It's always a good time chatting. Right back. How are we doing? How are we doing, guys? Okay. Ready to go? Okay. Let's get going. Thank you. You too. Okay. We're on the street. People usually come, okay, through this lot right here, and they try to go to the main street, which is Main Street. But the thing is, this is a one-way street. It only goes that way. Okay, guys, let's get going. Oh, it looks like people stuck in see, that's illegal. See the guy? He's stuck over there in the middle intersection. You're not supposed to stop inside the intersection. That's here. It's always been here. I mean, some inception for a while. The market usually on this street that we're on right here. Let's see which way we're gonna go. Okay, we'll go this way. Let's go. Oh, it's a little breezy. Oh, Rick's is open finally. I've been to the Bagel Exchange. The music really bumping, but a lot of copyright stuff. Okay, they usually have some music out here, a little stage. The Boiling Crab, it's a big one of those big crab places. Boiling Yolk, Popping Yolk. It's like a breakfast brunch place. Kind of pricey, but they have like a bunch of places. I think that's the first one though, is here. Oh look, they got competition. The Jumping Lobster coming soon. Oh, this is pretty trendy. Yang's Kitchen. I guess they're trying to plan more stuff. Starbucks. Oh, there's that record shop again, remember? Street with the 33 records. Sushi Me. If George is still in the house, that's like the record place we always pass by. Yeah, it's fair. It's a small town. Small town. Mostly one story. There's a parking structure now in the back. Yeah, mostly like there's like those condos, or basically those are mixed. We call it mixed use. You got this ale house over here on the corner, kind of new. You got the Gin, that's kind of new. It's a Korean barbecue, all you can eat. Has the lines over there. You have Charlie's Trio. It's been here for a long time. And then there's Bay Cafe. It was a Vietnamese fusion restaurant before that had moved up from near where the bowling alley was up on Valley. Charlie's Trio has been here. They have another place in El Sereno, kind of ish. Everything's, yeah, this is all level. That's a good thing. Yeah, I was there, remember? I went from Market Street, had to go all the way up and over to Chinatown. And then we went down to North Beach area when I was in San Francisco. Got some stuff here, like an ice cream called Afters. And a tasty pot. And it's like all you can eat sushi. There's a dive bar over here, the 28 West. It's like a dive bar. And I think there's I'm not sure what rabbit hole. See, it's like 28 West. Yeah, see what I'm wearing today. It's like kind of colder day. It has something called a rabbit hole. I'm not sure what it looks like. Another like a speakeasy, yeah. Yeah, so it's some kind of speakeasy. Deli Belly. There's the theaters across the street. Oh, look, there's another. A lot of these towns have these older clocks in the downtown area. So this is pretty cool. Restored July 2014. So cool. So a lot of them have these older clocks. Oh, guess what? This is from Japan. Pepper lunch. I've had pepper lunch in Japan. I've had it in Shibuya. It's really reasonable, but of course, you bring it to America, it becomes like luxury food, you know, like Japanese food is expensive. And there's the theater across the street. And we'll go up the street. There's Road de Seoul. Road de Seoul is another Korean barbecue. Came into town. What's going on? Hanging out the trees. Just walked up the street. What? What are you hanging on the trees for? Tree hugger? Oh, you're kidding? Oh, you went up a steep street. Okay, great. That's so funny. No, Pepper Lunch is a steak place. It's a grilled steak. It's a personal grilled steak. So basically there's like like a heat, like a platter or something like that in front of you. It's like a teppanyaki kind of stuff like that, but it's in front of you. So you know they just put the steak on there, and it just heats everything up. It's like a hot plate, but they have and it's like personal. So let's go across the street to the there's Applebee's across the street, Boba Me. Oh, I think it's gone. I don't know if it's still there. Oh yeah, it's gone. There was this hamburger place here. It was a destination hamburger place. It was a hard rock kind of. It was a hard heavy metal kind of burger place. It was a destination burger place, and it's gone. It was right here next to Applebee's. I can't remember the name of it, but it was here for a long time. I think it's either where Panda or Boba Time is, but it's gone. Well, unless it's hiding behind there. But it was all these heavy metal kinds of burgers. Let's see, is it still here? Let's see. No, maybe Applebee's took over their space, or no, it was here. It's gone. Yeah, it was called. I can't remember. They had these crazy big heart attack burgers. Oh no, it's still here. No, the thing is still here. It's let's take a look at the sign. This is called it. Grill 'em up. Let's look. This was it. Grill 'em up. Okay, 5/14/24. So basically, yeah, they're gone. Grill 'em up. Charles Dunn, yeah, they bought our property in LA. Spectrum. So it was called Grill 'em Up. They were here for a long time. They're gone. I guess they're gone. I guess they didn't make it past the pandemic. I think the pandemic, yes, look. 2022, 2020, pro wrestling. Yeah, 2016, look at all these, didn't matter. When you have no business, the heck? What are you talking about? Okay, hang on. Pepper Lunch. Yeah, you could look at Pepper Lunch. Pepper Lunch is like a fast casual kind of thing over in Japan, but it's reasonable. It's fast and it's casual. It's like, you know, it's they have these little fountains here. We're here in Alhambra. This is the site, kind of the site of the first city hall and stuff like that, right around this corner. So we're at the stopped. So we've got all these little sculptures kind of stuff out here. Oh, we're always seeing fountains. Fountains are always good. Too bad there's no goldfish. But they got the coins over here. And watch some more fountains on just a little overcast day. The house, like the title, just to the left. It's like, what the heck? What do you mean? What house? What are you talking about? On the left? What are you talking? I don't understand what house. I mean, Pepper Lunch, or what? Yeah, but this one was crazy. It was crazy good. I mean, this was serious. It was a destination burger place. You can look it up. Grill 'em Up. Grill 'em Up had so many accolades. People drove here just for this burger place. It was like, you know, the burgers were too big. I couldn't get my mouth around it, you know. When I ordered one, I was like, it's just too big. It was a little bit pricey, but it was crazy big. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, there's always going to be. It's a small one too. I think they had actually been a food truck in the beginning probably too, but with a name like Grill 'em Up. Because a lot of because remember the food truck boom? After the food truck boom, a bunch of them, you know, Panda, corporate. And then we have Edwards. Used to be Regal. Well, It is Regal Cinema. They got bought out, Regal bought them all out, Regal Cinema. Hodad's Burgers. You talked about, I think other people have talked about Hodad's. I didn't go down there when I was over there in San Diego. It was on my list, but I never did get to do that. So I'm not sure what kind of that's very interesting fountain. Very interesting. Very mosaic-y. Slightly very interesting, let's just say that. Maybe they didn't clean out the calcium deposits in those nozzles. Maybe it's not spraying out the way it's supposed to. Very interesting, huh? Hodad's. Hang on, let me. Oh, someone's resting. Hang on for a second. Let me pull up my pants. Thanks a lot. They got a Thai Purple. I've been there before. They have like a Thai restaurant. It's like they have a lunch special. There's a bunch of Thai restaurants around here. Oh yeah, guess what? Yesterday, or was it the day after Disneyland, downtown Disney? I was trying to go to a Mexican restaurant. I wanted to go to like King Torta, but they weren't answering, so they're probably closed. Like it was like 20 minutes before they closed. So I went down to Lincoln Heights, and I was like, oh, there's another place I want to go to. I was talking about it before, Loco Taco. So they had their gestation, the way that they finally came out, is still out in Lincoln Heights. So I wanted to get some of their tacos or burritos, and then I went down there, they were closed. So I was so close to Maine that I ended up going. Guess what I went back to? I went back to that Thai night market. So I had some more. I had some skewers, and then I got some pad thai, some shrimp pad thai last night. I mean that night after. Was that last night? After downtown Disney? Yeah, it was last night. I don't remember them, but it was good. But I guess I ate so late. That I couldn't sleep because I was how it is. But yeah, yesterday was a pretty busy day. No, yesterday was that was Saturday. Yesterday was we call it Smorgasburg LA. So that was Saturday. More skewers, yeah, I had more skewers. So the 2 days in a row, Friday and Saturday. So apparently that it's a Thai. It looks like only Thai. It's like I think there's a Thai grocery store in that area. So yeah, it's a little bit risky. So I gotta get there before 6 o'clock, I think. Oh, Tea Leaves. That used to be, I think, that used to be a KFC. The 7 Leaves, that drive-through, cafe drive-through. That one has like, okay, that has a drive-through, but it's so popular sometimes. If it's still open, there's a line on that side of the street for people getting into the drive-through. I'm saying, the snakes out to the street. It's that popular. So yeah, that's a popular one. Hang on, let me check the chat real quick. Local farm to table, free range. Oh yeah. Yeah, she's checking it out right now. The 7 Leaves. That's a kind of a local kind of chain kind of. That's really nice though. 7 Leaves is they do a good job. Let's say that. Because I didn't realize until I found out from my friends that have tea places that sometimes what happens is sometimes people cheap it out. They just have like mixes. So you have a tea, they'll just add water because it's a powdered mix. And then some places do the full thing. They make your tea from tea leaves. They brew it correctly. So yeah, so there's a difference, man. There's a difference. Oh, there's another mortuary, funeral director kind of stuff right over here. Got a church here. This church used to be in where they used to be in Glendale. Well, at least they probably are still there, but they're here now too. Actually, they were a couple blocks away too. Actually, I think, if I remember correctly, but they're here too. There's the Alhambra Masonic Lodge over there. Yeah, they're also a couple blocks away. Yeah, we got some, it's another bedroom community. Got some condos, single family converted probably to a business, probably. Another, you can see, I don't know if you can see it right over there. On the corner over there, got like a craftsman house right there. Craftsman house in this area. Okay, let's go. You can see a condo on the main street. Got apartments and stuff like that in the rear, to the rear. Got single family houses. This is a business. Oh, there's definitely a single family house across the street. Check that out. That is a single family house across the street. Over here, dude, this almost looks like the Halloween house. It's like an apartment or multi-unit. It's like the Halloween house. You know, a bunch of single family. Oh, look at this single family house. This is right on the main street. A single family house. Nice size lot too. Another single family house. Big, that's a big tree. That's a very big tree. That's definitely, I'd say 1920s, 1930s at least. And then I got a brick across the street. Okay, across the street again, condo. Got that other small single family house with a unit or garage in the back. Got, that's like a bungalow style. It's like almost like a craftsman right there. Another, some of these houses or duplexes are definitely from maybe the 20s or 30s. Oh, and then you got some houses over there. Interesting houses. Look at that. Look at those little balconies on top. Definitely like a crazy craftsman kind of situation. Those brick pillars in front. That's very not usually wood. Usually, so that's brick. So check that out, man. Do you guys see that? Olin, what do you think? Well, it's for rent too. Okay, hang on. Some of these brick turned into medical dental centers. So I pass by all these time, but you know, you never, unless you're actually walking, you don't know. So, kind of like interesting right here. Probably was someone's residence before. So check out those. Those are definitely craftsmen. I want to say 20s and 30s, 1920s, 1930s. So you got some kind of shingles. You got shingles. It looks like shingles, or the on the top floor. You got this kind of wood kind of treatment on the sides. That looks like it got turned into an apartment. On those two right there, they're connected together. So this one, they're very similar though. Very similar, but very different. This one, the one on the left has wood, the wood pillars, and you have brick on that side right there. So it's very interesting. Let's go. Dang, that's a definite car right there. Got a church over here. Is it? Also, I want to say 30s or 40s, 1930s, 1940s for this church. Oh, that one again. There's a definite era. All these houses in this area have a definite era to them. A very, very similar construction to a certain degree right there. If you see that building in the back. This building also. Look at this building. Deep shady porches. Yeah. So definitely. And then back there, that apartment back there, there's an apartment back there. Typical 50s, 1940s, 1950s apartment after the war. Those kind of cantilever where the car parks. This low one, just like probably motivated by Frank Lloyd Wright. This one right here, probably motivated by Frank Lloyd Wright. The low profile. You got more kind of like bungalow, kind of ranch style. You either have like another ranch, kind of like southwestern, kind of like the square one right there. Yeah, you got these other ones again. The same siding and porches. I think the second one, the blue one, they probably renovated the sides, to take away the wood. So now this has become a church. Oh, this is a church. That's what we just passed. So this one, another porch. This one right here, I think they redid the surfacing of the wall. So it's all the same. Because you can see it on the top. See on the top? It's probably similar, but they probably redid the first floor, the outside. So it's very interesting that you can tell, I guess, when you go through some of the neighborhoods that the similarity of what's going on. Oh, that's definitely Craftsman right there. This one's definitely Craftsman. Definitely Craftsman. Pretty good. You can see right up there. And in the back of the garage, very similar architecture. So again, that one probably got redone or just basic. Or it's probably pretty similar to this one. See the one that has a flat roof? That's probably similar to what they just redid it, the gray one, they just redid it. Oh, sorry about that. Take you off the wide angle. Yeah, they probably redid it. That's one probably similar to the brown one. So yeah, so again, this one they probably redid also. So it's very similar to the one next door. Okay. And then some they probably just knocked down. This one's probably a 60s or 70s. It's probably an apartment. Or maybe 40s. Probably the 40s, right after the war. A lot of apartments got built. Okay, it's a condo, definitely a condo. And then other one next to another single family home, more like Craftsman style. Yes, I think that's more of a southwest right there. Right there, the single story, right next to it, the flat roof. Yeah, see? With those, the windows right there, you see those windows? I don't know if you can see the windows. It's the crazy, the regular windows of the old days. When you had shades. I remember when I was in my house, in the original house, we had shades. I mean, you pull the shades down, you pull the shades, and you had to go to the hardware store in case you're heading out to In-N-Out. Okay, create channel. You're melting. Create. Welcome, create. Thanks a lot for coming by. That's a second Vespa I've seen go by, kind of, and last 5 minutes. Here's like a reservoir area for the water in the local area. See the water silos? Oh, they closed it off. We used to come in here to meet for for Pokemon Go. Actually, what used to be here, I think, was Alhambra Unified. Let's go press that was a UPS thing right here. Okay, back here we have all apartments. Now this local area right here is basically just all apartments. So there's a lot of apartments because like I know my friends on the next street over to the right, they lived in apartments. There's apartments all the way here, all the way up to Huntington. So, okay, right here where that American flag is, I'm pretty sure is attorneys at law. I think that building before, that used to be a tattoo shop right there. A long time ago, they used to have like massage and tattoos right in that building. I'm pretty sure that was in the old days though. And then right across the street is the water silos. What's this? Check this out. They got some really nice, interesting mural kind of here, right next to this apartment right here. And this is a gas station. So this looks like to be a, I think this is a condo. This is a condo, most likely. This one, however, is an apartment. You can tell by the typical 50s, 40s cantilever. You see the cantilever right there? You have the little truss that supports the garages. That's typical in that period. See, this is cantilever with no truss. This is probably the 70s. So yeah, this used to be an Alhambra yard. Right here, this one, parking lot. We used to go in there for hang out and just organize for Pokemon Go. Yeah, I think this structure right here with the American flag, I think, yeah, back in the day, it was a tattoo and there's a massage parlor on the top floor. I remember those days. Oh, look, independent structure. Probably was a house at one time. There's a house to the rear. So like a PUD almost. Again, another kind of duplex of some sort. Okay, so, I'll feel better. Okay, thanks JJQ, thanks for coming by. Got the tractors over there, they're redoing that. Yeah, it was just actually a parking lot, this one. But it was always open, so I could get in. Yeah, you can tell this has been redone. They redid the front. You can tell. Oh, this is like some type of kind of multi-unit. Yeah, it says 630A. Okay, another multi-unit, more apartments. They're all apartments over here. There are more apartments all the way back there. Look, this is a typical apartment right there. You see that? You got the balconies. I don't know, remember Martin Luther King? That was probably an apartment or the kind of architecture, similar architecture. See those balconies when the people are pointing to where the gunmen came from. Yeah, very typical architecture, I mean, all across America to a certain degree. But out here in California, Southern California, they had these two-story apartments. And okay, these are all these water silos. So this is very typical. And you have the stairs upstairs. Take a look, see, so you got some kind of balcony. See, it's two different ones, but very, very similar to a certain degree. Hey, Barris, how you doing? The Lorraine Hotel, yeah. But I'm saying this, the architecture, that you have balconies that come out. It's a particular architecture. I mean, that and it's familiar because people have seen that picture. You know what I'm saying, Barris? So, another craftsman. Wow. Another craftsman. You see the big porch? Got some trees out here. I'm not sure, but this is very low, very low. And then you got the condos right there. I want to say 90s, 2000s for these condos, at least. Let's go press the button. Okay, back there, single family homes, some apartments on the other street. Okay, you have other single family homes, condos. Got the e-bike right there. It's zipping along. Hey, South Pass Tournament of Roses. Oh, that just passed. Annual yard sale. Remember we were there. We went by the South Pasadena Tournament of Roses Remember where that little park was? We walked over there. We were in South Pasadena, and we walked over the bridge, and we went to the area where the South Pasadena Trinity of Roses area was. So we were over there already. Okay. Now, oh, it's a museum now? Crazy. Man, those owners, man. Hopefully they got a pretty penny for that, I hope. Yeah, I think one of his children just passed away. One of the sons of Martin Luther King Jr. He just passed away, I think. Yeah, they were telling about how many he has. I think that was just maybe within the year. Okay. Okay. Yeah, everything's more modern now. Got a single-family house of remnants of a craftsman. Okay, you see that other one, the 2-story? That's definitely an apartment. Old school. Yeah, some of these just cookie-cutter condos, man. Maybe they've redone it, but it looks like just a copy cutter condos. You know, definitely 2010s. That one is an apartment. These other two. These two right here are apartments. The lighter one, the darker one, a little bit darker one. Definite apartments. Just like across the street. It's like a 2-unit right there in front of us. And then that's definitely an apartment. The lighter one, I can tell. But there's probably a name there. You see where those little lights are? Maybe there was a name before there, you know, because all of these had names. The apartments, they had like something arms, you know, whatever, or, you know, whatever name, tricky name they had, try to get you in there. So yeah, definitely an apartment, this one. Got another single family houses shrouded by those trees. Another apartment. Okay, then you have those kind of bungalows. Just like in Hollywood, it's like a typical Southern California Hollywood one. This is condos right here. This is maybe, I want to say 2000s. Okay, they got a redone the outside. They texturized the outside for that one. Looks like it was a craftsman probably at one time. Probably made a room out of the part of the porch area. Okay, this one, Southwestern. Okay, on the right-hand side, Southwestern, basically. It's typical of the Hollywood 1920s, probably 1910s, probably. Low, you know, just like a little like Melrose Place kind of thing. You remember the TV show Melrose Place, right? Very typical. Maybe they had a multi-story, but see the little courtyard in the front? Very, very classical for LA. Okay, bye JJQ. Okay, this is an apartment right there, another apartment. So it's very interesting when you kind of know just a little. I don't know too much, but I know a little about, you know, because when you go looking for a place to live, you know, you kind of notice stuff. Condos. This is definitely an apartment right here. Definitely an apartment right here, this one. Got all the vegetation out front. Got the general foyer. Look at that. Oh, they have like kind of interesting kind of a lettering for the outside, see? 920 North. So definitely an apartment. Oh, they have a pool. They have a pool in there too, real quick. We'll sneak in. They have a little pool right there. Very popular. I mean, a lot of places have pools, whether it's an apartment. Like there's another apartment, the Glen Cove. A lot of apartments in LA have pools. Definitely a craftsman right here. Okay. Another condo. More craftsmen. Oh, look at that. That's like a French, the roofing on the gray. It's like kind of like a French kind of roofing kind of style. European, more European. Definitely craftsman on the left. Right there. Oh, dude, another Craftsman. Check this one out, the big tree. This is definitely Craftsman. Check it out. Look, you got the big tree. Look at these fire hoses. There's a fire hose right here, and all these fire hoses. So you got all the big porch, very big porch here. A big window right there. So very nice. And you have another Craftsman. Do you have the separated garages in the back? So this is probably typically what happened. I mean, I want to say 30s, 20s, 30s for these guys. 1920s, 1930s. So the shingles, the kind of a shingle style or shaker style, kind of, kind of look at that. So again, these are our Craftsmen. You got the siding right there. So very classic. Very classic. So I didn't realize there was so many of these out here in this area. You got more apartments over there. This is definitely an apartment. Okay, we're coming up on Huntington. So got a lot of apartments in the back because I know my friends used to live over there in the back. Okay, we're gonna be going by In-N-Out is coming up pretty close. Okay, 1 block away is Atlantic. Okay, over Huntington, this is where Atlantic and Garfield, we were been on Garfield, this is where they cross. They cross right here. It's they intersect. There's an intersection of Atlantic, Garfield, and Huntington all in the same place. And where they meet, there's In-N-Out. Okay, there's a local place here. It's been a while here too, called Farrell's Burger. This has been here for a while. Also got a 7-Eleven. Another Judge Challenger. Okay, we've got more of these delightful single-family homes. Maybe I want to see a single-family home, but I want to see maybe a duplex for this one. If we cross the border past Huntington, we go into the city of San Marino. So right now we're in North Alhambra. So got another southwestern style flat roof. Okay, this one. So these newer ones probably got they probably subdivided some of these lots and then sold them off so they could get other ones. There's an apartment right next to it, right here. Hey, believe me so. Real estate agent tour, yeah. It's like walking for dollars. Okay, and then see, look right over there. You can see just this triangle. There's like a triangle section, like Farrell's Burger, 7-Eleven. See, there's cars on the other side. There's Ralph's on the other side. Okay, this apex right here, where the Farrell's Burger sign is, this is where Atlantic and Garfield, which were on, crosses. Okay, so I'm gonna probably give you guys, after we go to In-N-Out, we're not gonna go to In-N-Out. Oh, it's Izakaya here. It's been a lot of things. It's been a shabu shabu place. It's been like all you can eat, like a buffet for a long time. Now it's like a sushi and grill. It's like a really hard intersection because this is where they turn to go up that way. So it's really hard to get into this this parking lot. It's real hard to get in this parking lot if you really want to get here. Because look, they come up the street and they get to come to this right here, this right here. So it's really tough because people are a right turn lane right here, which you got to stop. So, okay, there's a little island right there. Pizza Hut is up there. We're not gonna go there. So Pizza Hut is on that little island. There's like a triangle. The triangle right there is Pizza Hut. Okay, there's Ralph's. Okay, if we look that way, that's Atlantic. If we look this way, this is Garfield. Okay. Either way, we go past Huntington is right behind the Pizza Hut, and then so across the street, across Huntington, is Pizza Hut. Okay, here's another reason why. This is In-N-Out. Look, the line for In-N-Out is already over here. Look, it's already lined up. People are already lined up. So think about it. People making a right turn, usually they're turning up that way. They can't because In-N-Out is here. In-N-Out burgers, their drive-through line. Look, the drive-through line is crazy drive-through line. Look at that. So even that Challenger came to this line. So the In-N-Out, look, that guy had to go around. So it's really tough here. Okay, behind the In-N-Out sign right there used to be Tui's. It was on the corner. It's gone now. Tui's is now in South Pasadena. Tui's had been there for over 50 years, something like that. So this is In-N-Out over here. So this In-N-Out's really popular. See, in the older days, this parking lot right here behind here used to be divided between Tui's and In-N-Out. Now, it's only In-N-Out. So we're at In-N-Out Burgers right now. Yeah, it's only In-N-Out, but so like some Slurpees. Kind of and the sushi place. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I don't know if they're there anymore. It looks like, oh look, coming soon right now. That used to be Pizza Hut. It used to be Pizza Hut. It's gone. Wingstop, Pizza Hut, whatever. I mean, yeah, Wingstop, Pizza Hut. That used to be like a big delivery, but it's gone. It says Rice and Easy, coming soon, Rice and Easy. So again, across the Huntington is San Marino. So either if you're going down that way, Atlantic turns into where? Oh no, this is Atlantic. So it's an X. Forgot. So this right here, Atlantic turns into Los Robos, past Huntington. So you're going through San Marino to Pasadena. We'd be going this way, and then Garfield, where that bus is. If the bus goes straight, that also goes to Garfield, all the way up through San Marino to Pasadena. But this street right here is Huntington. We've been on Huntington before. So this way, Huntington, if we go this way and then make a right on Fair Oaks, we'd be going to South Pasadena where we've gone before. On Huntington right here, if we go that way, we're going toward the racetrack. Okay, so let's see, we'll go up to the corner at least. Okay, so this used to be the parking lot for both Tui's and In-N-Out, but now look at this. Oh, look at that, their parking lot's full, man. Look at that. So this used to be Tui's. It used to be like a Googie architecture, classic for diners for the area. Because Tui's was a diner. I mean, it was a diner. It was one of those 50s kind of diners, 1950s diners. You know, like from American Graffiti, you know, Mel's Diner kind of stuff. It was that. Because right now we're on the border. This is going to be Huntington Drive. Like I said before, if we go north, it's Pasadena. Okay, well no, it's the north of here is San Marino. See, I don't know if you can see it. There's a sign right there. It says, the blue sign says San Marino city limit. So after we pass into this Huntington, we go north. That'll be San Marino. Oh, young lady doing her jogging. But yeah, so San Marino, a very expensive zip code. And this is also San Marino. Going that way is east is San Marino. Going west also is San Marino. So if we go that way, turn right on Fair Oaks, then we'll go into the city of South Pasadena. If we go straight all the way past on the street, we go back to LA on Huntington. We'll actually go into Lincoln Heights on the street. Which we've been on. You could notice the clouds today. Pretty nice clouds. The mountains are hardly visible. Comfort food. Better get there. Yeah, the thing is, it's crazy. Okay, because that's why they have the lady. The young lady is, okay, what do you want me to do? Number 1 or number 2? Getting back. Okay, number 1 is go down Atlantic. We'll go down Atlantic as number 1. Number 2, we'll go back maybe through the community. We'll go back through the community as number 2. So number 1 is straight down here on Atlantic. Number 2 is go here shooting through the neighborhoods. So number 1 or number 2? Please, your vote in the chat, please. Hey, Follow the Sun, welcome, welcome. Okay, we're over in the border of Alhambra. This is North Alhambra right here, where we're standing. Across the street is San Marino. across the street. This is Huntington. If we go down this way, it's San Marino. But if we go further down, we'll go to Arcadia, which we were in the other day, last week. Over here, if we go down and to the right, it'll be South Pasadena. Actually, if we go straight this way, past San Marino, we'll enter the city of Pasadena. So we're in Alhambra now, north. And then if we go south in Alhambra, we will be in Monterey Park. Okay, and then past that south is Montebello. So number one, what else? Votes in the chat. Number 1 is to go down this street, down Atlantic. Number 2 is to go into the neighborhood and going back down. So I see 1s in the chat. Okay, I see 1s in the chat. Okay. Yeah, it's very expensive architecture in there in San Marino. Very, very expensive. Very. Yeah, some of in here. Remember we drove through and it's kind of glitchy. Yeah, those are a lot of trees, a lot of big estates, a lot of big houses. They're also small houses, but the big, even the smaller houses are multi-million-dollar. The small little bungalows, even those are multi-million-dollar houses. Let's see which way we're gonna cross. Okay, can I cross this way? Yeah, I cross this way. Okay, let's go this way. We're gonna cross over this way. Let me press the button. Press the button here. Okay. That's okay, follow the sun. We're in the United States right now. This used to be Pizza Hut right here. Maybe we'll walk around the building. That used to be Pizza Hut. It's gone now. It's gonna be something else. Oh, let's go. Hey! Thank you. A guy didn't notice me. He's gonna make a right turn, that Tesla. Okay, this used to be Pizza Hut right here. It's no longer Pizza Hut. It was free. This is like a triangle. Okay, so this was Pizza Hut before. Now it's gonna be Rice. Let's go look around. Oh look, this used to be a phone. See, delivery. So this used to be a payphone. Oh, it still is a payphone. Hey, look, we got a payphone here. Someone take a pic, man. We got a payphone. Okay, thanks, George. Yo, man, dude, that guy was I'll put like Pizza Hut permanently closed. There you go. See, it used to be Pizza Hut. Check out our closest store in Atlantic, in Alhambra. So look, this used to be a Pizza Hut. So I guess, I don't know, maybe it's, who knows why they closed. So, handicap parking. Dude, this is a triangle. Look at this is a triangle. See that? This is a triangle intersection. A triangle, a little island, or a triangle. There's only one shop can exist. Only one shop can exist. Look at this. And that was Pizza Hut. Now it's gonna be Rice and Easy is coming. It looks like some kind of rice dish, some kind of sushi. So Rice and Easy. Yeah, this was delivery drivers only. Look at that. No, coins, dude. Well, coins. Yeah, it's all coins. So let's go take a look at let's go back and look at the, yeah, they actually still have, in Japan, they still have, I was surprised. I didn't notice until I started looking. They still have pay phones, man, in Japan. The booths. Let's go back, look at the payphone. It's Pac Bell, too. 25 cents, baby. Oh, they have collect calls. Dial *11. Call anywhere in the United States. $1 for 3 minutes. Anywhere in U.S. and Mexico. Oh, 35 cents now. 35 cents for 15 minutes. 35 cents for 13 minutes. Maybe this is a private one. Oh, dude, I don't know. Who knows if this works? Look at that. Do you see that, guys? It's hanging on by a thread. The receiver is hanging on by a thread. I don't know if it works, dude. I wouldn't trust it. Oh, look. Yeah, all of that used to be right down here. This is where they held the phone books. But looked like it's been weatherized or whatever. The phone book is now on the ground. I don't think this payphone works. But these are the old school, the payphones of a generation that didn't have a booth. Yeah, in the old days, all payphones had a booth, just like Clark Kent. Remember Clark Kent and Superman? He would change clothes. Oh, look, a Porsche GT. That's a GT3. Do you guys see that? It's a GT3. Oh, it's a Thunderbird. Oh, free? What country is this? I mean, I know okay, there's an In-N-Out. You guys see the In-N-Out? In-N-Out burgers across the street? Yeah, it's got the long lines over there for the drive-through. Another, that white Mazda just pulled in, to the line. So yeah, so if you're making a right turn right here, people making a right turn here, strong right turn to Huntington. And then coming from Garfield, you're either going straight over here or you're making a right turn if you want to turn on Huntington. So it's going to be a big jam. Well, this guy's taking a look. The guy's making a right turn, so there's no right turn. See, there's no right turn at that intersection, so he's passing through this lot to make a U-turn. So that's kind of like, it's easy. He probably couldn't do that if the owners had cordoned this lot off. Oh, New South Wales, okay. NSW, New South Wales. I think Philippe is from New South Wales also. Philippe? Okay, Ralph's is across the street. Yeah, Ralph's has gone a major renovation. Looks really nice though. This one, compared to usual Ralph's. Oh, for lease. Site name. No, but it's gone now because they've already been sold, I guess, to these. Okay, this is again going toward San Marino. Okay, let's push the button. Okay. So you got right turners here. You got these guys making left turns usually right there going toward South Pass or going straight. You got the bus going to Pasadena. Got some left turners there. I got some going straight coming from San Marino. Yeah, it goes into one lane up there. Oh, another Porsche. I could hear that engine, man. Okay, let's see. I'm still at 55%. That's pretty good for my phone. Okay. We've been going for about a little over 2 hours, looks like. Let's press that button again. Let's go. Today is Monday. It is 3:31 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on May the 20th, 2024. In-N-Out across the street over there. Ralph's right here. Okay. Pizza Hut is gone. Hey, the flag still flies though. Yeah. You know what actual etiquette is for flags, for United States flags? You're supposed to take them down after dark or in inclement weather. Remember there's been some scandal about some judge on the Supreme Court. He's flying his flag upside down. Actually, in flag etiquette, if you're flying the flag upside down, that means the stars are on the bottom and the stripes are on top, kind of. If you fly it upside down, that is a universal code or universal sign for distress. So if you raise your colors, upside down, it means help, SOS, we're in trouble. So usually flags would be raised in the morning or around when you're opening or coming up, and then after hours or when you get the sundown, you would basically take the flag down and fold it in a certain way. I was on flag detail before in high school for my junior ROTC, so I had to learn all this for my 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 pin or my because it was U.S. Army, so I was a U.S. Army junior ROTC, which is Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps. So that was back in the day. So in the high schools, it's called Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps. At the college level, it's called Reserve Officer Training Corps. In college, if you get into the Reserve Officer Training Corps of whatever branch of the military that you do, that's a California Vehicle Code violation. You know, that's causing a pedestrian to yield. So, and even the guy that just crossed behind me, again, that's also causing a pedestrian to yield. Oh, there's Pharaoh's Burgers right there. Even though the police, there's a guy that was putting on his thing, and it was just over on the other side. I think he's probably on a break, but that was definitely police, because it said police on the back of his. I said that out loud. I looked over. Oh, it's a policeman. I was quoting California Vehicle Code, you know, but I guess he's on his break, so he's not going to do anything. He's going into Ralph's. Yeah, that's what some people were saying. So I don't exactly know, and I don't want to know. I mean, that's going to be up to the people that actually make decisions. So again, this is the Pharaoh Burger. It's been here for a while. It's been a favorite sometimes. Last time I had it though, I had their fried zucchini. It was a little bit overcooked, a little overfried, a little bit burned, you know, but hey, what are you gonna do? There's this new bank, BMO, making the rounds on the advertisements and stuff. Okay, we have some other houses here. You can notice the shingled woods on the sides. And you have the shingle on the roofs. So yeah, some kind of shaker kind of treatment on the second floor. You got some of that, definitely, you know, looks like I think some of the beach homes have that. Out in the beach communities, they have more of the bottom type. So if you see some of the homes out in the beach communities, a lot of them have that. They're bright colors and they have that kind of treatment. Oh, then you have some kind of Spanish tile, kind of Moorish, kind of look at the balconies, kind of a Moorish, and then you have the awning over there. So it looks really nice. And then over there we have an apartment. So I'm not sure, this might be an apartment also actually. So just a Moorish kind of style apartment. Looks like it is a Moorish kind of apartment. The other one's traditional 1950s kind of an apartment right back there. I know. Yeah, that's with all the Supreme Court judges. Oh, I got another. Looks like this other one is a kind of like a quasi kind of with a chimney. I don't know if it's not a real. I don't think maybe it's been modified. Looks like it could have been a workman house in the past. Maybe it was like, because it now has some kind of shorter porch kind of situation. So looks like the Halloween house. Got some apartments down on this street right here, just apartments lining them both sides, I think. So this other one's like either a single family or a multi-unit, the green one. But looks like you have a lot of apartments, second, 2-story, and maybe 1-story apartments down the street right here, the small street. And even down the main street, you have like a bunch of apartments. I think, yeah, this street actually has a lot of apartments going all the way down to the freeway, actually. Oh, here's a 1-story, another 1-story. Yeah, following the tradition, there must have been a bunch of these, same style. And you notice, look at this. You notice these right here, even in West LA, you have these kind of treatment as far as it's a rise from the sidewalk. This was also probably to prevent this is definitely a workman right here. This is to prevent the water, because you had flooding. You had a lot of flooding in the old days out in the Los Angeles area. So probably to keep it from, because sidewalks actually is also for flooding, because you have the drains that go through. So hopefully all of the water goes through the drains, you know, the storm drains. But if not, they're gonna start creeping up on the sidewalks, and then you have this berm. Look, you have it raised, so it did serve a purpose, especially if the water level, because most of Los Angeles is in a basin, and we are below sea level. The Los Angeles basin is below sea level, so you do have a danger if there's flooding. If there's the LA River overflows at one time back in the 10s, the 20s, and the early 19th century, it was constantly flooding. Yeah, this is a very active street. It's like real close. We're really close to traffic. So more of the, these are all the workmen, craftsman houses. Really nice up here. Just up and down this street. Single family, probably an apartment. Another, looks like apartment condo kind of situation. More single family. Porches up here. Yeah, I know, can't. I mean, remember, these are the guys also that took freaking bribes and stuff, and they won't pony up to it. And they're judges for life. Oh, looks like a little southwestern kind of treatment. Looks like I have a trash can, so just finished my drink. Okay, let's go. So a lot of, this neighborhood's full of them, man. All these different styles of the houses in the neighborhood right here. All single family. A lot of single family out here. Homes. It's like that's definitely a single family. There's apartments just flanking all of them. Okay, apartments right there. We're in the city again of Alhambra. Okay. Oh, there's a fire department. Yeah. So a lot of apartments. Either side, we have again some of these. It's a shorter kind of apartment, double duplex. Kind of citrus trees right here. Oh, look at that! I think that's a condo. That's definitely a condo. A lot of bushes here for privacy. Prying eyes. Yeah, people drive really, really fast down the street. I mean, real fast. Unless there's like a traffic jam, that's really fast. And once they get out of traffic jam, oh look, little gazebo kind of area. A wall now over here. Yeah, it's pretty tough. Look at that. You have access to this side. Look at that. Trying to, gates and stuff like that, or small driveways. Access. This is a busy street, so always a danger of getting rear-ended if you actually live over here, because these are pretty sharp driveways. So this driveway is for two driveways right here. It seems to be very, very short for two driveways. There's like no marker right there. Okay, again, there's a little step up for the property to the property. These sometimes these fall into the street, and these cars are really coming by fast. So very little quiet homes here. Sometimes little fences to keep out predators, human or otherwise. Oh, this is a corner one. Woo! That's really close to us. It's got a little corner house. I think it's a triangle. Okay, there's two different houses. That's a house on the corner right there. Another house just right there. I think they share the garage. This one's a corner one. See, this is another triangle. Just hits the corner. Oh, another craftsman. Yeah. See, that's the other thing that my friend was talking about. In Los Angeles, apparently, or in the LA area, LA County, whatever, sometimes there isn't a real, what do you call it? Just like in Japan to a certain degree. I mean, there are some, but there are not a lot of different kind of ordinances for urban planning I mean, the real strong urban planning is Irvine Corporation and some of those planned communities, but that's a different story. Irvine Corporation, and other places, like in San Diego, like the Rancho this or Rancho that, those were owned privately, so they have their own power. So they're more powerful than the actual government. So you can't change this, you can't change that. You know, just like your HOA, it's an HOA for a community. So like the Irvine Corporation, other kind, they're learning, you know, other ones. So what they're planning these planned communities, you can't do certain things. So they have really strict rules. Like your mailbox, you cannot change the color of your house. Can be only this way. Has to match all the other ones. All the mailboxes must be the same. Even the what do you call it? The doormats must be the same. You know, stuff like that. Yeah. Or else you get fined or something like that. You know. So it's like I found out about this. My first girlfriend, she was from Rancho Bernardo down in San Diego. So she told me all about this, and she was pissed about all of it. So yeah, she went to UCLA. She was telling me all about this stuff. I mean, she loved the place. I mean, that's where she grew up. But it was such a stifling environment, she said. She went to Mount Carmel High School out in the San Diego area. So yeah, that's where she went. Okay. Yeah, so my friend from back east was saying, you guys don't have, it's from Jersey. So you guys don't have no urban planning here. You know, you got all this you could have like a McMansion next to some small little place. I mean, it's, you know, look, somebody's placemat or doormat. Okay, here's a bank right here. I think I had a loan here before a long time ago. My dad trained me how to do loans instead of like credit card bills kind of stuff. So I took a loan against my money, or a CD. Make a CD. Took a loan against a CD for a fraction of the cost of an actual loan, and then just paid that loan off slowly instead of having the freaking high credit card bills. Okay, we got a Shell station across the way. This will probably be a little bit better indication of the prices of gas nowadays. Okay, we got cash and credit card price, $4.89 for 489.9 for a gallon of regular gas. Okay, let's go. Of regular gas. We got 511.9 for a gallon of plus, and 525.9 for a gallon of 9091 octane. We got the diesel, 501.9 for diesel. That's the cash price. Debit price is a little bit more. Cash, credit, and debit price is a little bit more. So this is a fair representation. It's not the highest. We got Spanglish, this kind of trendy, kind of Mexican restaurant right there. It's a little pricey for my taste. It was a regular taco burrito joint, but that one's gone. This was in its place. Okay. Got a little cactus action back there. Oh look, got all these mailboxes under that little roof. Okay, I guess there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 units within this house here, or this big house. 519 to 521. Okay, nice lawn, very big lawn. Very big lawn all the way back to the back access. We have another craftsman right here, very simple craftsman, looking pretty nice. Has that chimney right there. The chimney has no more, the chimney's probably gone, or not being used anymore, because you don't see that they've roofed over it. Got some palm trees over there. Okay, across the street it looks like we have more condos. Behind Spanglish, we have apartments again, more apartments. Okay. Okay, this is a unique feature right here. This, when I drive here, I was like, what the heck is this? So it looks like they had, see, remember, there's up the street, there's very short driveways to get into place. So they got apartments here, apartments or condos. So they purposely made it really wide so you can roll in. You see, so I think it's like the center of 2 condos, this big easement or whatever, and you go, I guess, underneath. I guess they got a gate right here. So this lady that's not looking at me, so it's probably a big condo. Oh, there's a church right here, right next door. So you got apartments across the street. You got the pink apartments across the street. You got a Lutheran church right here. Got a little playground. Very short driveway to get into here. Oh, this is an older house area, so it's probably been a church for a long time, I'll bet. So you got the stained glass. That stained glass looks pretty old. So this is probably the church itself, and this is probably the ancillary building for like Sunday school, maybe if the pastor lived there or something like that. So you got stained glass all along there. So probably for the congregation, you got these 3 little stained glasses here for, waiting to get in. Oh, 1925, Grace Lutheran. So it's a Grace Lutheran something church, 1925 AD. So it's been a church for a long time, the 1920s. So again, that probably gives you an idea of these buildings are either at the same age or older, just behind it or just next to it. These buildings are probably 1920s. Yeah, probably definitely now I have an idea now. A majority of these wood structures that we're seeing, very similar architecture, probably the 1920s. Look at this. This is like, remember the bungalows, the Hollywood bungalows? So this is probably another Hollywood bungalow. I think we were talking to someone over there by the Hollywood Bowl that they had that sheriff's area. So this is a court, probably typical. Let's go up a little bit, one step. So this is a probably typical Hollywood bungalow kind of area that the starlets or the stars that they came to California, they would probably live in one of these areas. They have like little bungalows, and then you have a little courtyard. So very interesting, huh? And he gets his petrol from Costco. Yeah, you can't tell from the outside. The inside is where it's at. I mean, you have the flying buttresses. You have so much architecture. I think even like the churches of Europe, similar to there. The way that they would be able to support such a grand structure, it's like nuts. Okay, another. So I think all these structures around this, if they're still here, some of the original ones, but some of them were probably built a little bit later, like these apartments. Probably just before or after the war. Because what was happening was after the war, people that were either stationed in LA, I think the 1920s, that was probably stationed after World War I. And then the 1940s and 50s, they were stationed or something like that from World War II. So a lot of the apartments like this, probably 1940s, because of, you had a large workforce that came for all the aerospace companies, the different projects, because one of the other guys that was on the Manhattan Project actually came over here to Southgate, in Southgate, LA, and he was on the Manhattan Project. So he had lived out here because he was Glenn Seaborg, one of the scientists. So I remember I met him. He was a Nobel laureate. He was a Nobel Prize winner. I met him back at UC Berkeley when he was over there. I think he passed away, of course, but he was president of I believe, of the Atomic Energy Commission. Again, stuff like that. A lot of Glenn Seaborg, and they were trying at Berkeley. They were trying to get him to be named for an element, but I don't think that happened because they were trying to get a certain element named after him, Seaborgium, but that never transpired. So all these houses probably very, very kind of close probably to that time period or a little bit after. You know, the generational. So yeah, you have architecture happening at different times because, you know, it's a certain fashion. Just like you have in downtown LA or your other downtowns, the whatever the fashion is of the architects, you know, cookie cutter kind of. Okay, we have a small street here called St. Charles Terrace. Okay. Got more apartments back here. More of these. Okay, let's go. Garage sale. Friday to Sunday. It's already over. Check out that. Very nice little... I remember these when I was growing up in LA. I used to go to someone's house and we'd play on these, on top of those, just sit on top of those, the blocks, just, you know, looking at. So again, this is one of these. Look at those little windows up there. Remember like Shirley Temple? Remember they had some, those movies and she's looking out those small windows when she was a kid? Oh look, there's a little terrace right there. Oh, both of them have terraces. That's just like a South Pass. So yeah, I remember these kinds of apartments because out in West LA, we had something similar. You know, at some of my friends' houses in the neighborhood I used to grow up in, out in LA. Okay, we have these other kind of bungalow style apartments right there. More bungalow style apartments. So the bungalow apartments I think came before some of the other ones. Like the two-story ones that have all the balconies. So that came in a certain place. These bungalows, I think, were kind of the original concept of the bungalow apartments, you know, things like that. Then you got these kinds of apartments. And then some of the apartments that I remember I was in, or maybe they were houses, but in LA, inside they had lath and plaster arches inside. And you don't know how strong lath and plaster is. You know, instead of drywall, they had something called lath and plaster. And if you want a building to have support, lath and plaster. But if you're trying to demolish lath and plaster, that's hard. It's real hard. But it's real easy. If you have drywall, it's very easy to demolish. I mean, even if you kick, like I think in college, we had a Japanese guy. He was a little bit drunk. He was dancing on a table and he slipped off the table and his hand punched a hole in the drywall. And we were laughing. He was drunk. That guy. Little Tomo. Yeah, it was back in the day. Crazy stuff that happens in those campus apartments. So, looks like there's nobody here, but man, when the traffic comes through, they're coming through fast. Okay. Yeah, we've seen a lot of these little bungalow style. Like a 2-unit, like a little courtyard. So this is modified from the very, very many units of bungalows. There's another apartment right there. Have a little courtyard. Very typical of Southern California. Yeah, and Torrance, Gardena, all the other Carson, yeah, very, very typical kind if they're still around. Oh, here's another one. Another kind of bungalow, kind of apartments of some sort, with definitely a courtyard in the middle. Yeah, so very many were built. Again, like another Melrose Place. I don't know if you guys ever seen Melrose Place? The TV show? Yeah, I know, but if someone's buying it and they don't know what lath and plaster is, and they don't care, but it's hell. I know for demolishers, it's hell. It's hell to demolish. So I didn't know what it was until later. I seen it, but I didn't know what it was. Because in West LA, where I grew up, a lot of the places I went into, my friends' houses had it, you know? And it was hard. You didn't want to bump into that. Another apartment right here. Just a typical apartment, probably. Probably again after the war. Again, one of the many styles. Oh, there's a plane up there flying. Up in the air. Up and away. Oh. I don't know if this is a condo or this might be a condo. I'm not sure. It looks like a condo. The bigger units right here. Okay, we're coming up to the BMW dealership. Yeah, there's a lot of different, these apartment units. Yeah, with these little courtyards. I mean, there's no pool. Like some of them have pools, but this one has an open courtyard, and it's just these are apartments. So, okay, yeah, these are definitely apartments. If you've seen your movies, you've seen the apartments. Here's they just redid the BMW dealership. Okay, this LA County building over here and this parking structure used to be the movie theater. They moved over to where we started. Okay, there's a driveway right here. Long driveway, and you got apartments with a balcony right there. So Auto Row is up here. That's why they got the BMW dealership. There's a car wash right here. More condos and apartments and single family houses over here. Maybe some duplexes. But see, on the corner right there across the street, that big structure now is the LA County something, housing, something like that. And then across from it is the parking lot. That used to be actually a movie theater. That was a huge movie theater. We used to go there. And before that was built, there was actually another movie theater that was there around here, but it was a lot smaller. This one became a multiplex, if you can tell. So it was, but in the end, it got kind of slimy. So I guess they sold it to the county, and they made offices. So, and then the LA County parking. So, LA County government, one of the many offices. LA County Development Authority. Okay, that's what it is. Across the street, this is a car wash right here. This car wash has been here for a long time. Okay, we've been up the street. We're going to walk back to where we were. Back over toward Garfield. So this is going to be Main Street. Let's see, how long have we been going? We've been going for just a little bit over 2 hours and a half. I'm at 45% battery, so not too bad. New Century Autos. We are open during construction. New Century is BMW. Maybe they're trying to. I guess they're also BMW and a Mini, since Mini got bought out by the by BMW. Okay, well, I guess let's see. Okay, there's a Jeep dealership right there. It's nice. It's still the sunny, cloudy day. This used to be the movie theater right here. Okay. Lots of old house where I'm from. Learned to work with it early. Oh yeah. So yeah, you can't imagine that used to be a big movie theater. I had a big foyer. The foyer went all the way up to the 3rd floor. It was a big foyer for the movie theater. Yeah, it was pretty interesting going to the movies here. It was nice in its time, but that's long gone. Yeah, I guess being from LA, a lot of stuff's not as old. If you go into Kyoto, even Tokyo, you got lots of really, really old stuff. Even in England, I guess, or Scotland. I didn't go to Edinburgh. I should have went to Edinburgh. There's really ancient stuff there. I mean, even in Gibraltar and even in Lisbon and in Portugal, there were so many old structures. It's just the U.S. just seems like an infant compared to Europe and Japan and Asia, actually. Even China. I went to certain areas in China, and it was just the temples, etc. I mean, yeah, the U.S. is just an upstart. They got lucky when technology on all the guns, gun bloat diplomacy, carry a big stick, huh? Speak softly and carry a big stick. Okay, these guys are coming through. And almost, not yet. It's almost rush hour traffic now. Let's see, what time is it? It's 4:04. Oops, not yet. It is 4:04 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. ACT, Alhambra Community Transit. Okay, let's go. No chirping here. But I guess if you don't understand English, that'll be a problem when it says walk sign is on. Okay, you got the hand washing right here, the hand drying. Okay, they're going through the car wash there. The jets are on. The jets are on, and they're doing the car wash over there. Yeah, oh, Victorian, wow, crazy. So yeah, that used to be the theater right there. Across it looks all different. Oh, they got like a little walkway across. That's a parking lot now. They got little Japanese ramen place across the street. Okay, let's see. I guess they got the dryers for all the towels. All the towels over there. Drying off the cars at the car wash. Yeah. Over Denny's, there used to be another one. It used to be a bargain one. But here, in the old days, before this monstrosity was built, there was actually one on the corner, and there was Admiral Glass, I think, that was here, or Alhambra Glass used to be here. I remember that was the old days, but before this was built, there was a smaller, I think it was a twin. There was two theaters here. So that was the old days. You're gonna see some remainders of what was here before. You got mixed use across the street. All these multi-use, like they have mixed use, basically a retail on the bottom and houses on top. I remember somebody lives there. Oh yeah, remember this guy's a frog. You got the frog hot pot. Yeah, what happened is here, I remember some people that live up there on this first one. They live here and they could smell the grease and oil inside their houses on the top. So that's one bad situation if you're in a mixed use, especially if there's restaurants underneath. Yeah, it looks nice and stuff like that, but there was some trouble. I mean, can't help that. So also, mixed use, you'll have some issues with drainage and water because you have commercial that's on the bottom, and they use it a lot, especially for a restaurant. You're gonna have to use that water. Oh, it's a new one. This was a hot pot place before. Now it's called Mu rice noodle. Some kind of hot pot. So it used to be called California hot right here, but now it's different. It's called meow. Meow. Meow rice noodle. So let's take a look at the meow rice noodle. Looks a chef special. Do they have any lunch specials? No lunch special. But all different rice noodle, like a hot pot kind of. And then behind here we have the Social Security Administration. Across we have, I met Frank across the way, over there at the dim sum restaurant, the seafood restaurant over there. When I came by, that was years ago. He came down from NorCal, and him and his dad were eating dim sum, so I went in there. So I said, "Hey, are you around? Let's go meet." "Hey, Chris, how you doing?" Welcome, Chris. Yeah, so different places, but then this is the mixed use. This is probably the first mixed use right here. This one, then generationals of different ones on both sides of the street. Generationals of mixed use. So this is the first one in the area, in this area. So this is Gung Fu Tattoo. Interesting. Okay, let's go. We got this Sage Bistro here, or Seiji Bistro. It's like a Japanese fusion. It's pretty good though. I mean, they do like the French kind of Japanese fusion kind of thing, but they're kind of a little bit pricey, but they are what they are. We got the Alhambra hot wings. They got big TVs, they got pizza, they got hot wings. They got TVs for the football games in here. Yeah, Lunasia, that's the one. Well, it was something else called out before, but in the recent past, it's been Lunasia. So I met Frank over here when he came by. Okay, the various mixed use over here. No more mixed uses. They got the retail on the bottom, and they got, you can see, just going down the street. Definitely not part of the original architecture. This was made maybe about 10 odd years ago, 10 to 15 years ago. 10 to 15 years ago. So this one was the original one. Okay, these followed shortly after. After the presidents, then you have the community in the back. Remember all the apartments, single family houses in the background. In back of this, we have the high school. There's like the high school field is behind this one. And then we have downtown Alhambra, where we are. Oh yeah, this is remember the Euro market? Remember when in Maury Park they have the Asian market? So this same kind of features. They have these gorilla, and they have all these snacks from Europe, I guess. Let me ask. Hello? 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 So they got all these German and European kind of like sundries. Hello? Hello? Yeah. Are you related to the Asian one over on Garvey? No. It's very similar. I mean, the style. No. Okay, thank you. Okay. So yeah, they sell kind of the European. They sell the European kinds of market. So yeah, it's very similar to the style. They have like gorilla racks, and they serve. Basically, they have. They have. Look. Also, one in San Jose, Stevens Creek. So that's in San Jose. So they have all these different kind of European goods. If you're hankering for some European kinds of what do you call it? They got it here. They got your fix here. Okay, then you got MJ's. You got a barber shop right here. Good prices. Okay. I don't know, man. They could. I'm used to paying lower, man. That's all I gotta say. But I think since the pandemic, yeah, everything's gone up, so I can't help that. I guess I'm not used to paying the big prices. And they got, again, mixed use right here. They got the gates. I think they close it probably after hours right there. They got gates. Got an urgent care right here. Got another hot pot place right here. It's an in motion, probably like a sports kind of gear or some kind of street fashion. I guess street fashion of some sort, or some kind of fashion. You got another braised noodle meat place. Some kind of bike shop, Trailhead. This one's available. Across the street is Boba Craft Cafe, Sweet Honey Dessert, both dessert places. You got the Allstate, Tailor Shop, not sure where that is. Across the street they got a little supermarket right there. It was something else in the beginning, but they didn't make it. So it's another one came up. One of my friends used to work there, actually. Here's another dumpling kind of place right here. And then you got a poke shop. One of these used to be a shave ice place. Then you got Denny's. Okay, this Denny's used to be, okay, on the street, used to be the $1 theater or the $2 theater. It was $2 every day, but on one day, like Tuesday or Wednesday, it was $1. So I used to go there. It was a very old theater, but yeah, that was back in the day. And they got the popcorn, all the treats, all the refreshments were more than $1, but they got you in there for the $1. So looking on west, no sun today, a lot of clouds. Okay, the high school is back there. You can see the high school back there. Okay, closed through traffic. So yeah, you got the high school back there. We can take a look over there. There's a bridge. There's a bridge over there. You can see the bridge. Basically, the bridge is going from the campus, the general campus, to the field. You see that bridge right over there? It goes so the kids don't have to walk through the street. So they have a bridge. They have a bridge. So otherwise, it's a regular street. It's a regular street here. So over there, it's the high school. So yeah, right around there, somewhere that used to be the theater, the $1 theater. Well, $2 theater, but $1 on one day of the week. So I remember going there. This big mixed use. Yeah, there's a karaoke place around the corner on this other building. A little bit older. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this supermarket was called something else in the beginning, but it morphed into something else. Got this little sculpture right here. There's a Japanese restaurant. You was here before, right on the left-hand side. I had a little bit of food poisoning, I think, when I came here on my birthday. And my other people I knew in college, hey, you're a liar. You know, it must have been you for something else. So now it's become Limerick's Tavern. So they basically argued with me, risked my friendship for a restaurant. So I guess they weren't, so they staunchly defended the Japanese restaurant, said you probably didn't get food poisoning from the restaurant. I mean, I know my body, even though it's a couple hours later, you know, they said it takes 8 hours for you to digest your food. You know, I know my body better than anyone else. So they're basically arguing, because they're like pre-meds, they're arguing, oh, it was not food poisoning from that restaurant, it was something else, something you ate before. I know. So I had a chirashi bowl, so then I had food poisoning afterward. I mean, I had a headache when I went back to work and stuff like that. So it was a pisser, you know. I guess they valued the name of the restaurant. I just said it, you know. Oh, this one right here is the Big T. They have the crunchy crispy chicken. Oh, it's really good fried chicken. It's like a franchise, whatever. It's like just something they offer. The crispy crunchy chicken. That's pretty good fried chicken, good quality. But they only make it at certain times. The crispy crunchy chicken. And this one it's a Peruvian. And when I came here for lunch, man, it's kind of it's okay, but it's just kind of expensive for what it is. I guess if you go in the other areas, south, in the southern area like Long Beach, etc., in those areas, it's more of a value for your money for Peruvian food. So it's not. There's more Peruvian restaurants down there because I have a Peruvian coworker, so he was telling me all about this. Yeah, that's too much. So yeah, he lives in the area too. Yeah, I haven't gone to movies either. Dude, that's why I went to the movies in Japan. It was so much cheaper in Japan. And plus, you get a beer with your combo. Yeah, it was pretty good. Okay, got the chicken sandwich shop here.
Guys are what problem? Bunch of little boys.
The best chicken sando in town. So we're pretty much at the end of our walk. We're back. We're back at. Yeah, it was so much cheaper in Japan for movies. It was dirt cheap. I'm serious, especially with the how strong the dollar is. So I still haven't seen Kong versus what do you call it? Godzilla versus Kong yet. I got to see that. I have actually. I've had for a while. Oops, sorry about that. This one, right here. This is called the Diner on Main. This is Main Street. This is where I was when I found out that Kobe died. So I was here at the diner. It was open on Sunday, and I was at a corner table and on by that window where those guys are working, and looks like they're taking a picture. So I was there, and it came on the TV because there's no sound because it was a restaurant, right? So I asked them, what's going on? How come they keep showing replays of Kobe? How come they keep playing Kobe? And I said, you don't know? Kobe crashed. Kobe died. And I was like, what? So that was the day that Kobe died. So I was here at this one. Yeah, it is. It looks like they're renovating it. So I think someone has bought it or something like that. So we'll see. So they're doing stuff right there. Interesting. Maybe let's end with that one. So we've been going for about it's almost 3 hours. Let's go for a little bit longer. Let's go back up the street. Okay, let's go. We'll end it after 3 hours. So yeah, they're working on it. Yeah, so where the exit is, I was right there, and they have a bar in there too. I mean, at that time. So it looks like they're renovating it. See, look, notice a public hearing planning permit. It's going to be CBD and downtown real estate overlay. Establish a new restaurant, existing commercial space. Okay, it's going to be a restaurant then. Let's go. There's Rick's across the street. Rick's Hamburgers. Some kind of photo flash kind of place, kind of like cool, trendy kind of. And they got the little, all the cutesy stuff here. We got anime stuff too, Pokemon. They got all the Nekos. I think Daniel and Yuka really love this place. They got some kind of astronaut guy. Cool. Oh, it's like My Hero Academia. They got some of the Pokemon. What is that? Charizard. That's Venusaur. It says it. It says it's Blastoise right there. Hello Kitty. Should be the Denny's. No, the Denny's is up the street. No, Denny's is up the street. Denny's is like it's a modern Denny's. No, they're making this look. See, it's Diner on Main. See, you can see but they're redoing it. Oh, look, they got the UFO catchers in there too. Oh, Kiddo-ton. Remember in Little Tokyo, they had a whole store just of those Kiddo-ton. A whole store full of those UFO catchers. So they got a Mario Lego right there in the back. Enjoy your day. Oh, someone's it got knocked over. So it got knocked over. Okay, it's like nail shop. Some kind of driving school upstairs. The Bagel Exchange. Yeah, I've been there. That's pretty good. Some kind of comic seller. Some kind of comic shop right here. Oh, just like you said, Deadpool's right here. You got a Deadpool poster. Yeah. Oh, Deadpool, WW, Wolverine. You said you got your tickets for Deadpool, right? Oh no, JJQ, she's gone. I think JJQ got her tickets for Deadpool. Okay. You got a Havana House cigar lounge. Used to be a restaurant before. So it's like a cigar lounge. This is like a crab, Louisiana crawfish place right here. It's called the Boiling Crab. This is a big one. They were in a real small shack before. Real small shack. But it's so huge. So then you got the sweet shop, you got the pizza place, Yang's, you got the Indian all you can eat for lunch, I think. You got the ale house, we passed by there before. We had the popping yolk, let there be brunch. Hey, Nick Johnson, how you doing? You got the sushi me. You want a sushi you and a sushi me. Right there. Guess what they have? Happy hour, 30% off, 3 to 5:30. And if George is still around, we got the Street Records with the 33. Oh, there's some kind of access to upstairs, second floor upstairs. I guess this is we missed you. Return tomorrow. Oh, it's Tuesday to Sunday, so they're closed on Mondays. Some kind of jewelry shop. Then we got Cold Stone Creamery. We got Starbucks, Charlie's Trio. Okay, back here toward the parking lot, there's Charlie's Trio right here. We have something called Vino's the Black Alley back here. We also have something called the Chicken Coop. Okay, and there's a parking structure back there. That's all free parking. For the downtown. There's two of these. There's two of these large structures in this area. The other one is across the street behind Jin. That one is directly right over there next to, I think it's either the gas or electric. You can pay your bills over there, but that's over there. And then there's the library. The library's over there, and I believe the city hall and the police is down this street also. Okay, so. Yeah, you got Vino's back alley. You got the parking structure right there. Okay, thanks, George. And it's a full bar, Chicken Coop. They had one in Pasadena, but that one didn't survive. They had this big old, big bust of a chicken statue, whatever. But yeah, the one in Pasadena didn't survive. And then back here also is the PWO, Plumber's Warehouse outlet. So I used to go when it was in San Gabriel. It was like in an industrial area in San Gabriel. So this one sells you plumbing stuff for dirt cheap. I think I was able to get, for commercial price, but you have to have a license, like a plumbing license. So I was able to get my plumber to get my license for my jacuzzi. So yeah, plumbing warehouse outlet. So yeah, that's a real good price. And then, here you can see apartments back here, a lot of apartments, and then maybe some condos further back, but it looks like a lot of apartments on this street. So this is the parking structure right here. And then downtown is in the front. Mostly one story. You got the back alleys out here. You're going all the way over. You can see back to Panda by the theaters is over there. Okay. Yeah, you can tell the remnants of outdoor dining. Remember, this is probably remnant. They probably went back inside. So everyone was at that time was eating outside. Remember, during the pandemic. So you could have the outdoor dining. Even on this street, I think a lot of streets, public streets, they were doing the outdoor dining. They were taking away the parking spaces, and then they were just putting tables out there. Here's the big belly. These are similar to Arashiyama. They have these kind of trash cans. It's a solar-powered waste compactor, holds 5-time capacity. Okay, these were, well, not this one, but they had two of these, and that was in Arashiyama. Usually the solar comes from here, but a lot of times, I remember the one in Arashiyama, it's so dirty that the solar is probably not going to work unless they clean it. Okay, so we're gonna sit over here while we end. Okay, so it is after, I believe it's after 3 hours now. So past 3 hours. So, sit down over here. Okay, it's about, just 3 hours and 3 minutes. So I want to thank you guys for coming by. Thank you for joining my little adventure today. We're just walking around Alhambra after I was eating lunch, and then I decided to go for a little walk, show you around Alhambra, and go up to the borders. Okay guys, thank you for coming by, and I'll see you later. Take care guys. Bye-bye. Please press the like button if you can. That would really help the channel. You guys take care for my walking videos. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Chris. George. Who else is in there? Nick Johnson is still in there. Okay, guys. You guys take care. Have a good day. Let's see who else. Anyone else saying goodbye? Believe in yourself. Okay, take care, guys. Bye-bye.